Welcome back. Today I want to revisit an interview last week. Bill Fawell is challenging Congresswoman Cheri Bustos for the 17th District. And on the show I asked him about controversial comments written in his book that many have called a 9/11 conspiracy theory. Take a listen to that exchange.
A big part of so far within the campaign have been statements that you support conspiracy theories, even within the Republican Party. The Illinois GOP had pulled away, and I know we were talking about your thoughts on that. I do want to read some because you have a book, and a lot of these comments stem from a book that you wrote, and so I want to read a portion of that, and just you can tell me yes or no. Is this was intended, or
yeah, but let me head you off right there right away, because this whole thing was put out by a guy named David Brock, who is Hillary Clinton's chief of propaganda in the 2016, and he says it's all in my book, New American Revolution. But if you go to my book, New American Revolution, on Amazon, and you go through it and you get the first 40 pages for free, an extensive table of contents, there's nothing in there about conspiracy theories.
Okay.
That's all. And what has happened, here's an example of how important it is to protect someone who is a protected political species in America. This is how far they'll go. And they'll spread that, and then you get some people that are in high places of power in the party. But when you consider, I had a reporter from Rockford, SB.
I want to. Yeah. I just want to give you a chance to say yes or no, because I'm sure you've heard the quote, so you can say yes or no that it's in there or not. I haven't heard it. I just heard the,
okay. It's here and it's not.
So I'm going to read it, and then you can say if it's in there, because obviously you wrote the book. So it's about the September 11th attacks, right? Yeah. It says you can go to YouTube, punch in building number 7. Third building that went down with the Twin Towers on 9/11. Nothing hit the building, not a thing. It fell entirely upon its own. If it looks like a standard commercial implosion demolition, it's because that's exactly what it is. That was not, you're saying that was not in your book?
That's not in the book. Okay. They say, this is all in Bill Fawell's New American Revolution. And like I said, no one ever, this is why no reputable newspapers or television picked it up, because I think they went to Amazon and looked at it and said, it's not here. And they know who David Brock is, and they know that the Media Matters is all financed by George Soros.
So you are saying, so CNN, because it was picked up by CNN, so you're discrediting CNN with that as well.
No, CNN discredits themselves. I don't have to do anything. Okay.
Again, as I stated last week, I bought Fawell's book, New American Revolution, and Chapter 4 does include that quote saying a standard implosion demolition may have caused a building to fall. It also implies the Pentagon was hit to get rid of paperwork. Now, after that aired, I reached out to Mr. Fawell and asked again if he wanted to clarify, and in a series of emails, he eventually acknowledged those statements are in fact in his book and are consistent with his ideas. He doesn't deny his thoughts on 9/11. He simply says he did not know those comments were in that book. He disagrees with the term conspiracy theorist and thinks a few paragraphs in a book doesn't deserve the title, and he wanted to make sure that I included that. Now, back in the summer, the Illinois Republican Party pulled its support of Fawell, saying he appears to support conspiracy theories. I'm not going to call Mr. Fawell a conspiracy theorist. You, the voters, can make your own assessments. I'll post excerpts from the book online, along with the link to the book itself. I will say this: if not elected, Fawell says he would certainly consider running again. We'll be right back.